Right, look at this article. You might think that someone spent a lot of time adding the images, adding the internal links, external links, adding the bullets, quotes, tables, even adding in-article videos, but the reality is that this was all done with AI. AI wrote all this, added the links, added the images, added all of this on autopilot for you. And I want to show you in less than 10 minutes how you can do the exact same in any language, any niche. Articles that have featured images, in-article images, links to other articles of yours, to your other pages, external links to other sites to foment the sources that you're talking about here. Images, these are all AI-generated images, by the way. None of this is real. And also, of course, adding in-article videos that are relevant to what the content is about, okay? So I want to show you step-by-step how you can do it. First things first is you go to tryjournalist.com and you log in. Once you're in, you're going to click on Generate Articles, right? And what you see here, all of this is the input, right? The input you give to the AI. And the better the input, the better the output, right? And as soon as you fill all this in, you just have to click here on Generate Article and it will generate an AI-based article. So let's start from the bottom right here. How many articles do you want to generate? Let's do, for example, 300 articles, okay? We're going to generate 300 articles, right? Then if you want videos, just enable this, right? If you want to automate the process, if not, just disable this. What does this mean? If you automate this right here, we will write your article, right? We will write the article, right? And then we'll go on YouTube and find, okay, what's the best video, the most relevant video we can take and add to your article, right? So if you enable this, we will do it automatically. If you disable this, you can add your videos here manually if you'd like, okay? Let's just automate it. In terms of images, right? What type of images do you want? You can play around with this. You can use AI-based images. You can use Bing images, stock photos, or your own custom images if you like. You can choose the image sizes. You can also, if you do choose AI-based images, you can write prompts. So if you want them to be hyper-realistic, illustrative, black and white, I mean, you can play around with this. I'll leave a link down below in the description. You get 3 articles for free, so give it a go, right? You can also choose if you want featured images. So that's the images that appear in your article at the top, okay? Or in article images, which are the images that appear throughout the article in relevant places, right? And you can enable this as well too. Then external linking, what is this? So let's say, for example, I have an article right here. It is an article about finance, okay? I talk about the best stock picks for 2024, right? It's all written right here, right? And I want to link out to some sources I mentioned to make sure that this article is more authoritative, more relevant. So automatically, the AI is going to write the article and then link out to authoritative sources in your niche. For example, if this is finance, maybe we'll link out to Bloomberg, maybe we'll have links to TechCrunch, maybe we'll have links to, for example, Wikipedia, right? Again, this is all done automatically just by enabling this little button right here. If you enable this, we'll scrape the internet for relevant articles in your niche and language and add them as links in your article. So these are external links, meaning they are links to external sources. Now, there's a bunch of advanced settings right here. I won't dive too deep into them, but for example, if you want to exclude some sources, for example, let's say you have an article about a product, right, and you do not want to link out to your competitors, right, you can add them as excluded sources right here so that we make sure that you do not link out to competitors. Again, I won't dive too deep into this. If you want a bit more of an overhead view on how this works, I have video tutorials on the channel. I'll leave a link down below, sorry, for an in-depth tutorial on every single one of these steps right here. Then, internal linking. So these are, again, links for your site. Let's say, again, this is an article about golden retrievers, right? I want to add links to, for example, my homepage. I want to add links, for example, to other blog posts I've written in the past. Maybe I sell some dog grooming kit, right? I want to add a link to my page where I sell the kit on my site, right? Again, internal links. And we can automate this quite simply by adding our sitemap right here. If I just do this, test and preview links, right? It will give me a list of all the links, right? This article if I click generate right here, will add. Now, none of this is random. Again, if, for example, this is my site about dog grooming, right? And I write an article about dog grooming, I will only link to blog posts or to pages on my site that makes sense. So I have all these here, but we will only be linking out to the pages that are relevant. So none of this is random, both in internal and external linking. None of this is done randomly, right? We evaluate all the options and only add relevant links to your posts, okay? In terms of structure, you can enable, disable the key takeaways section, conclusions, FAQs. You can also add a call to action. For example, let's say I have a Shopify store that sells gardening supplies, right? And I have my Shopify store right here, and I have a blog post talking about the best gardening supplies, etc. If I add my Shopify store URL right here, we will automatically add an H3 to the end of your articles with a call to action. So we will add an automatically section down here, right, with a call to action to your Shopify store or to a specific product so people can buy it. So essentially, we will read through the article and find a clever way to include a custom call to action down below in the article that has the whole context of the article into account to try and move people to buy your products, okay? Super powerful. This works with a physical or a non-physical product, okay? You can choose the article length, small, medium, large, and you can automate the headings, or if you want to do it manually, you can just add them here. Now, something really cool here is that if you, for example, write this one right here, right? The ones you leave blank will be AI generated, but because you've added this one right here, right? Because you've added in this one manually right here, this one, all those below will be generated by AI, but taking into account the one you added here. If, for example, you add something else right here, right? All the others, right? This are going to be generated with AI, but taking into account this right here, taking into account the whole context, okay? Now moving on to formatting. This is where you can enable and disable bold words, quotes, tables, lists, italics. Now, I recommend you do enable these ones because they give your article more of a rich type of feel and you're able to provide your users more information. In terms of knowledge, you can connect this to the web so that the content is up to date. You can even connect a knowledge base, which I won't dive too deep right here, but essentially what a knowledge base is that you can upload info into our AI. You can add your website, you can add any text documents you have, any audio documents you have, even YouTube videos, and our AI will take all of this into account, and the content it produces is going to take into account all this information. So it's a great way to add in more information to our AI, so it's able to produce quote-unquote brand-tailored content, okay? Super powerful. And speaking of content, you can generate content in over 150 different languages, right? Any language you want. You can select target country. You can change the creativity level, if you want it to be more factual or correct, or more creative originally, and you can play around with this. You can change the tone of voice. You can change the point of view. You can change the formality. You can even add custom instructions, or you can even add you can include some keywords in your articles. Again, if you want a more in-depth overview on how this works, there's going to be a link down below in the description going over exactly every single one of these ones. Finally, the base right here is where you choose your generation mode. Now, if you go with titles, just add a title right here, for example, how to tie a tie, right? And again, the article is going to be generated based off of this title, right? You can also generate based on keywords, okay, or based on the description, or if you want, based on a keyword monitor, which I won't dive too deep right now, but I'll let you know what it is after, right? So after it's all done, just click on Generate Article, and again, what's going to generate, it's something like the one that you just saw at the beginning of the video. Again, this is all done with AI. As you see here, the article has a featured image, okay? The article has a table of contents, which I can click and go to the section. All of this is interactive, okay? There's a key takeaway section that gives the user what the article is about right up top. There's in-article images, again, all this properly structured with links to other pages on my site, more images, external links, so linking out to other authoritative sources in the niche that, again, add to the article. There's even quotes. There's also more links. There should be some tables right here, bullets, right? Even in-article videos that are relevant to what the content is about. Again, not just placed in here randomly, the video makes sense according to what the article is talking about. Again, all this done for you automatically, even an FAQ section down here in a conclusion. And on top of that, I can just click here, post to my integration. And with one click, this article you see here, it's going to be automatically posted to my site. Now we call integration because we can post this to any single site you want. We can connect this with WordPress, Shopify, Ghost, Wix, Webflow, Blogger, even Zapier, or if you have a custom site, you can use an external API. So again, we can publish to your site with one click automatically. Now, there's a bunch more stuff this software does. If you go to Autoblogs, you can have a blog running on autopilot, meaning it can produce however many articles you want and automatically post them to your blog every month, week, day, 12 or 6 hours. Most people just do 5 a week. So Monday through Friday, it's going to generate an article and publish it to your site all automatically for you. Now you can opt to publish them as a draft. So then you're going to go into your backend of your site and put them live manually, or you can just upload them publish them to a live. But you can play around with this, you can choose. Now, there's also indexers. We can automatically index your content on Google. So just add this here, and as soon as an article is posted to your site, we'll automatically submit it to Google for fast indexing. There's also social media automation, meaning that you can have the AI, right, connected to your site as such, and it generates the content, plus it automatically publishes it to your site, plus it automatically indexes it on Google. So as soon as all these posts are published to your site, right, we're going to be automatically submitting them to Google for fast indexing. Now, on top of that, I said social media automation. As soon as these posts are posted to your site, we can also automatically syndicate them to social media, to your LinkedIn page, to your Facebook page, to your Twitter profile, which is now called X, alongside with a proper social caption. So again, all this you can automate for you. Now, on top of that, there's also keyword research, right? And you can generate the content based off of keyword research. Real quick, what does this mean? If you go here to blog automation, click on keyword monitors, new monitor. Actually, let me just show you this one. If you add your site, add your target language, add your country, the AI will give you a list of keywords, right? As you see here, alongside the monthly searches and the difficulty, you give you a list of keywords that you can have, the AI produced content based off of. So again, the AI does, again, connecting this to your site, right here, keyword research, content generation based off of this keyword research, content publishing, content indexing, content social syndication. All this done for you. Now the content, as you saw, is not just some random AI generated content. Again, the content has proper in-article images, in-article videos, bullets, tables, quotes, internal links, external links, then all this done for you automatically. Now, it would take you so much time to do all this manually. It's great that you can leverage a technology like AI to do most of the work for you automatically. And again, you can just click here to post it straight to your site. There's a couple more things it does. I'll be quick. In this linking feature right here, what you can do is you can essentially take any old blog post that you've posted to your site like a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and the AI will analyze that old blog post, and suggest places where you can add new links to. So essentially you can freshen up or refresh old existing articles on your site. Again, I have a video detailing exactly how this works. I won't repeat this right now. But this is exactly what this AI does. It's called Journalist AI. And if you go to tryjournalist.com, you can try it for free. You get 3 articles for free. Again, any language, any niche, you can do it all, right? I'll leave a link down below in the description. Let me know what you guys think. And if you want a coupon, if you want a discount, just go here and say, I came from this video right here, copy the video, YouTube video URL, paste it here and say, listen, I came from this video, I want a discount. And I'll give you a secret code for a discount. That's it. Thank you for watching. Give it a go. I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.